The great Empress Eusebia the Young, who restored the Roman imperial borders, has died and been succeeded by her son, who is extraordinarily diplomatic. Um, Curious. 89. She's 89 and still kicking. Um, does Is the line of inheritance still the same as it was? It is not. And of course, the kid I need to educate is 10 now. Alright, I'm going to hold off on doing anything with that. For now. For the foreseeable future. Okay, those two have enough supply limit to hold the holy orders. But right now I am going to go on a pilgrimage. And I think Jerusalem is the only option I have. Hindu uprising in Mathura. My things are packed, everything is in order. Deep in the night, sleeping at the Pilgrim's Inn, you dream a beautiful dream. You are walking through a dense wood filled with the wonderful sounds and smells of nature. And then you smell something familiar, it's fire, I help put it out, 10% chance I gain wounded, or I gain craven instead. Okay, I'm not wounded. Again. There's a star shining unusually bright in the clear sky. You see it every night, and its position coincides more or less with the direction and destination of your pilgrimage. Lord is showing me the way. Please, Zealous would be nice. Nope. Riders approach. Tension rises, but then a collective sigh of relief is heard as the banner of men of the Holy Knights is seen flying above. I wouldn't mind becoming paranoid. Okay. I didn't become paranoid. I've become a paragon of virtue, though. Arrived at Jerusalem. It was well worth the journey. Okay. I would have preferred Zealous, but Pilgrim is the real thing I wanted because it's +5 same faith opinion. I can groom an heir. I'll do that. I wouldn't mind if this kid gets Grey Eminence education, but I wouldn't mind seeing what the I wouldn't mind seeing if I get any other kids that are born in purple. So I'm also going to, rather than wait until later in my life, which I did with my previous character. By the way, she ruled for I'm not even sure how many years. It was like she took the throne at like age 2. I can check, can't I? She inherited in 1036. She was 67. And So she inherited when she was 9. Anyway, no, not ask for boon. Kowtow before Emperor. Let's get going. I have a regent appointed. My wife is pregnant. What's going on in Tarkin's lands? Oh, they're being besieged by a Lucian liberation of Estonia. And they're losing that? I have trouble believing that. Apparently they are, though. My council needs to approve any wars that I declare. So I don't think I'm going to get to war easily with anybody. Nope. I'll hold off. It gives my vassals a chance to declare their own wars if they so desire. He's got 600. That's crap. Looks like Al Jazeera is actually doing pretty well. They've got a large army against this guy. So the days drag on, I find myself thinking back to Rome, wondering what is happening in the palace, and how is Empress Viltrud? I'm going to assume it is. Faring without me there. When can I return home to her? And when my journey to the Middle Kingdom never seems to end. Guards, I need to send my wife a letter. Okay. How much money am I making? Decent amount. Wait, what? I could have usurped the Kingdom of Sweden. So in other words, he chose to convert. Rather than lose pretty much what was left of his empire, probably. Okay. Did his entire family convert? They did. Maybe not his entire family, but his heir is Swedish as well. I mean, is Catholic as well. Daughter was born in the purple. Name her after her grandmother. Eusebia? No, she's... Yeah, we already have Eusebia. Marquetta? Something random then. Antipatra? Okay. Ireland lost one of their wars. The Italian populace in Orbitello has embraced Greek culture. That's excellent. That means the Duchy of Latium is Greek now. I'm actually going to make Rome my crown focus. While I can't really get, I definitely can't get any. While I definitely can't get any additional holdings here, I can get some boosts like that you can only get from having crown focus. What duchy is this? Okay, for a second I thought it was Turkestan, but Turkestan's just north. I was thinking one of my vassals conquered it or something, but nope. A rider approached the caravan and handed me a letter with the seal of Chakar Dudul the Rash. Dudul has heard of my travels and invites our party for a while in the warmth of the castle Kargalik. A warm bed and hot meal is most welcome. What is my 3,400? Almost 3,500. A warm hearth and healthy meals has invigorated the whole company, but after enjoying the hospitality of Chakar Dudul for some days, it's now time to get moving on our path towards Zhao Empire again. And for a little under a year, I get intrigue +1 and 0.5 health. Leon of Rome. Sure. Oh, why did I choose diplomacy for him? Okay, so there is a new king of Wallachia. I want to assign this kid, guardian to this kid. Actually, diligent, preferably, and gregarious. No? Oh, he needs to like me better. Yeah, try it now. There we go. With the hope that he becomes Greek. I can't make him... Yeah, I wouldn't be able to make him heritage focus if I wanted to. Or if he was my vassal. Or my ward. Yeah, they have primogeniture going on. Alright. Now we just need to wait until our travels end. What's that? Throw the apostate in the dungeon. How are the Holy Orders reinforcing? How is... Not really well at all. Does it go severely... Does the supply limit go severely down in winter? And is that why... That would be why. My wife Viltrude is pregnant. How? I sent a message to her, and she is pregnant without me being there. Our caravan has been camped by the roadside the whole day. The sky has been pouring over us with unusually heavy rain. The whole situation has brought my thoughts to memories of my late sister Helena. Thoughts of my late sister. She's alive. She's not dead yet. She was such a pious role model. Honoring the dead. She's not dead yet, is she? But I treat her as if she were. Yeah, let's get some piety, I guess. Alright, I guess let's separate off separate them. That works. Spillers and Templars. That's a lot more difficult to do. I mean, I think the Teutonic Order is probably the largest of the holy orders by themselves. Oh well, we'll just we'll keep them relatively close to each other. Maybe they would be better to have in India instead. My oldest son needs a final education. We'll go with diplomacy. We've won the Battle of Smolensk. Okay. Despot Theodotus of Armenia has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning Despot Uros of Germany's sexual preferences. Okay, keep it to myself. Mongolian Revolt. Alright, it's pretty distant. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. Turkestan is, most of Turkestan is part of that revolt. It needs to be approved by my council, though. So that sucks. Let's raise our armies here and go fight that peasant revolt. We might not have enough morale to do it. I'm going to try anyway. Because we have an overwhelming number of troops. Yeah, we're fine. 100%. So, how long did he rule for? 1039, 1050. Wait a minute. That was a while ago. His parents... Oh no, that's born. Okay, died 1105, June 9th, 1105, and she died January 26th, 1105. So he ruled for about 6 months. Leaving this kid. Our company has finally reached the central lands of the Zhao Empire. The Middle Kingdom and all its magnificence lay before us with so much to experience. Seriously, you won't let me declare the war on that? Usurp the High Chiefdom of Smolensk, I think? Yeah. I'm just going to give it to him anyway. But my council won't approve yet. We'll wait until we're home before we give it to him. What happened? Oh, okay, so I had another son. Konstantinos, Gabriel. Alexandros. It's been a while since we've had an Alexandros as our heir. Oh, Wallachia has declared a war on Poland. What happened? Wallachian Holy War for Count Pan's claim on Pinsk. Okay. That's fine. My guards and I have been making our way through a bustling market this morning. There is ample supply of every meat and game, and trinkets and baubles abound. Here and there we encounter soldiers along with dignitaries from other foreign courts. There is clearly no shortage of business for these traders. I am here to trade. You there, let's talk business. Zhao Treatise on Law. Quality 3, Vassal Opinion +5. Wow. That's a pretty good artifact. Tarkan War to make high... Okay, so... Wait. Oh, it's on the Ilmeni, okay. I'm 39, so I'm probably not going to have a super long reign, but my son should be young when he inherits. And if my oldest one, well, he's already gluttonous, if my oldest one becomes a good enough character, I would consider making him a despot, which will make him count as being born in the purple, which means he will actually he will take over inheritance again. But that gluttonous does not. I don't like that, the gluttonous thing. Can usurp the Kingdom of Sweden. Of course, if I do that, I can't change the succession law on it. I can usurp these duchy titles, though. Okay, so... Oh, shit. Whoops. I now have more duchy titles than I am supposed to. Tarkan Revolt has declared the Second Tarkan Revolt League Independence War. Good. That's excellent. Having reached the glorious capital of the Zhao Empire, it only takes a few days before a group of ministers approach me, offering to read and discuss chapters from the writings of Master Guan. They think I, as a Catholic, will be particularly interested by the section on revolving the vital breath. Of course, I would love to hear more about your political philosophy, sure. I'm going to start throwing people in the oubliette. I have probably a ton of prisoners, 122 prisoners. And I'm going to leave them alone for now, and then just throw them in the oubliette anytime they ask me to be let go. Created the title of Kingdom of Serbia. The Kingdom of Nubia is no longer considered a de jure part of Abyssinia. My vassal has finally converted to feudal. My vassal of Lithuania has converted to feudal. And And he is actually betrothed to her. It looks like a regular betrothal too, not matrilineal. Eusebius says her favorite toy is missing and she won't go to bed without it. I'll offer to buy a new one. Alright, I need to get home, I think. Is this some random girl? The chief minister opens the doors to the throne room, nodding for me to enter. After I've performed a deep bow in sign of subservience, the emperor reaches out and touches my forehead. I'm honored. Gain 100 grace, I lose prestige, and I lose on kowtow. But I got the... I think I got the highest one. So I have 3 pluses. That guy has 2. That's on. That's not impressed. Very pleased. Okay. I'll take it. It's extra 4 grace every month. And I'm no longer in a regency, meaning I can declare wars at my leisure. Go with a diplomatic education on him as well. And declare holy war for Turkestan on the Mongolian revolt. Seriously? Wait a minute, that doesn't seem right. It is. It's the same ruler. Okay. Can usurp the Grand Chiefdom of Sweden. I'm going to hold off on that. Bring up another group of people from here. What is this? It's the revolt as... Okay. What's the war score so far? 39%. Build a fort here. There's a temple up there. Let's go for it. We'll do that. Go. Another fort built. And one more. And these counties I'm just going to hold on to. I'm not going to go off and try to take anything else with these armies. Okay, that's done. And I think the temple should give me a decent amount of war score. I live my life as other men do, navigating its rocks and obstacles, doing my best to achieve success in my endeavors. Still, everything we do takes place in the light of the Lord, and we must take care lest the influence of Lucifer comes into our lives. Indeed, it is so. I should ponder this more deeply. I should ponder it more deeply. Oh, that's not even Hindu uprising. I don't think that's even controlled by him. I'm not even in war with that. Cognate of Bukal. Go ahead and build a fort there, I guess. Doesn't want out. Hindu uprising. Where else? There's troops. A few there. 20,000. That's good. Let's take those guys up. Oh shit. Build the fort there. Move those guys back down south. It looks like the Tarkin Independence Revolt has been lost. These guys, however, I will send east. No. Maybe not. I didn't credit it when my manservant claimed to have heard that Duchess Nicorita twists and turns at night in the grip of passionate dreams, crying out my name. But now my friends are saying it too. How flattering. Fool, I am a married man. I am offended, or it will never happen. It will never happen. Cool. He's dead, isn't he? I don't know what changed. Anyway, that sucks. Suspend these guys. But, I do have options in, declaring wars right now. A lot in India. Also a lot in the north, outside of the hordes. My nephew, he must learn on his own. And I will defeat this rebellion. There we go. Expand those guys. End the war. And, I'm going to end this episode, and in the next one, I will start conquering as much as I can in this ruler's lifetime, with the hopes of moving into Uyghur at some point, and possibly also Tibet. We'll see.